think I need to pull this out some, get it adjusted a little differently. Now, let me see. Okay, I think I got it. Hi, Laquita. Hi, Miranda. Hi, Carol. Hi, Debbie. How are y'all this evening? I am doing good myself. I'm on vacation. Tell you what, when I got off of work Saturday at 4 o'clock, I get in the car. I crank it up and get the air going. I called Johnny and I said, guess what? And he says, what? I said, I'm on vacation. I'm so excited. Hi, Jimmy. I'm so excited. I have been needing this vacation so bad. So bad. Work has been insanely crazy. And last week, the boss was on vacation, which is fine.
I'm so excited.
Oh, no.
This vacation's so bad.
I can hear myself. I gotta turn this sound down. All right. Now then. Okay. Oh, yes. Tomorrow morning. Hi, Shelly. I am going to leave my house about 5 o'clock in the morning and head to Columbus, Georgia. I am going to Shelly Lee's house. And Debbie Jones is going to join us over there. Debbie is one of Shelly's downlines. And we are going to stamp the day away. I am so excited. I am so ready. Well, almost. I gotta get some sleep first. Yeah, I have been busy today. Well, I didn't get everything done I wanted to. I wanted to wash my car, but that didn't happen. But I did get Angel her bath and trimmed her nails and washed dogs' beds and all of that stuff, you know. Johnny swept the floors, which was very nice of him. He's good about doing things like that. So, anywho, I am so excited about tomorrow. I am ready to get together and stamp. I've been packing my bag, and I think I'm going to have to find another one, too. I got a lot in this bag. And in our stamping bag we ordered. I love it. Anywho, I am ready. And let me take off my house shoes here. And this week we are going to be using the Floral Essence. And I'm going to, let me see. I think, yep. One card I'm using this one on. Another card I'm using this one on. The first one we stamped, we're going to use this flower on. And I'm going to use the All Days Are Beautiful That Begin With You. And then with friendship, with friendly thoughts and best wishes today and every day. So what I'm going to put on the inside. And for both of them, I am using the Perennial Essence DSP. Awesome DSP, I'm telling you. This first one, I am using Layering Ovals. Layering Ovals, yes. Stitch shapes and layering ovals. Yeah, it sounds like I'm ready, doesn't it? I am. I have my stamps on my blocks. I'm using A and B. I'm going to scooch them that way. O and G. We're using G. It was hiding. So, we are using Saffron and Blackberry Bliss. Our flowers are going to be Blackberry Bliss. And I'm tell you what, this card I made, I did a stamped and cut. Hi, Johanna. I'm so glad you're here. Yay. I stamped and cut it out, but I am not going to do that. I'm going to stamp it straight onto my die cut. We have, let's scoot. We have Whisper White Thick, 8.5, 5.5, and I've scored it 4 1/4. We're going to give it a nice little fold over. And I know I've got a bone folder laid out somewhere, but I don't know what to do with it. So anyway, just grabbed another one. I like to keep some extras. You never know when you might need it, because I lay mine down somewhere and forget where I laid it. You know? And if, you know, you have somebody over, you need one anyway. Here's our envelope. We are going to start, I think, let's see. Let me tell you what I've got here. I am just like, not in my right mind. This is Whisper White Thick. It's A2 size. Plus I have a, let's see. Well, 1 1/4 by 3. Yep. I have Pretty Peacock. This one is 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. And I'm not sure what size these are. These are just some scraps I think I just pulled out anyway. That's one of them I'm going to stamp on. The white I'm going to stamp on, and the other one I'm going to use to stamp to cut out my scallop. And then our Perennial Essence is 5 by 3 1/4. And we're going to start with our stamping first, so that can be done. We're going to stamp on this, and what we're going to stamp on this is our sentiment. We're going to stamp in Tuxedo Black, and it doesn't matter where I stamp it on here because I'm going to cut it out. I'm going to die cut it out. But I'm going to stamp it more further down because of the fact that, and I got it crooked, but maybe it'll be okay. I probably should have cut it out before I done that, but I didn't. Our inside piece of, boy, and I already got black on me. Started out coloring myself already. I'm going to turn this upside down like this, and I'm going to flip my piece cardstock. This is 4 by 2 3/4. This is my sentiment piece to go on the inside. I'm going to flip it upside down so I can see and hopefully get it in it straight. And it's not bad. I'm taking it. I'm taking it. Now then, we are going to cap this. We're going to use our Blackberry Bliss. I'm going to go ahead and do my sentiment piece and my envelope, but I am going to wait before I do this piece until after I cut it out with the die, because of the fact that I got it crooked on there. And I want to make sure I get it straight. Now this set is gorgeous. It has got 3 different sizes of these beautiful flowers, and it's got the smaller size. Well, it's got 2 of these, but then it's got this big flower here, and then this one that we have the punch that goes with. But this one's what I'm using. Then it has its own little thing that goes in the middle, so you have to really watch, because this size right here, it's shaped differently. And then for this one, we have the circle. So we have to be careful and make sure we get the right shape to go in the middle of our flower. So I'm going to click that one shut. I'm going to open this one up. I'm going to get the inside, just come down kind of towards the bottom. I went down towards the bottom a little too much there, but that's okay. It doesn't look too bad. I mean, you know, God made flowers, but he didn't make them. We are not perfect. Hi, Shannon. God didn't make everything perfect. So, I don't think he expects us to be perfect. I'm sure not perfect at stamping, am I? That's for sure. Okay, let me get the big shot over here. You know that stamping up retired the Big Shot. I was rather disappointed, but they have their own reasons. There was issues, and they're going to come out with something better. Just don't know yet what it's going to be and when it's going to be, but I know that when they do, it's going to be so much better, and I'm excited to see what they're going to come out with. Okay, look how bad my plate is. Looks terrible, doesn't it? But it works. That's all that counts, is that it works. And it does. So, now then, just going to stick my thumb in there. Just go around the edges of it here, like this. And ta-da! Get them little, looks like little hairs. While we've got the Big Shot over here, I'm going to go ahead and get our, let's see what, pretty peacock over here, and we're going to go ahead and stamp our scallop. Probably should just suck it on there whenever I did the sentiment, but of course I didn't think of that. Loves me. That's right, Shannon. He loves us anyway. He does not expect us to be perfect. The only person that walked this earth that was perfect was Jesus Christ. And so, all right, now then, we're going to go ahead and we're going to get our flower stamped on here. Boy, this is going along really well here. And, but like I said, on my other one, I had stamped and cut out. In fact, I even have some where I stamped. Oops, that's the bigger flower. But anyway, where I stamped and cut out. And boy, when you fussy cut them things, it takes forever. Okay, so I decided, instead of doing that, honey, I am going to just stamp it straight onto my card. I don't know why I didn't think of that to begin with. I guess it's because I had done, cut all of those out, and I thought, well, I'm going to use it, and I did. And then I got to thinking, my stars, it takes up valuable time. So, there we go. See, and to me that looks just as good, especially when I get this, well, so Saffron, I have a hard time with you. It didn't want to close. Okay, now then, we are going to get, there's it is right there. We are going to use our Blackberry Bliss, and we're going to do some, inking around the edge. I'm going to get the most of this off because I do not want it dark on my stitched piece here. I just want to lightly do the edges here, just lightly. I don't want it dark. Doesn't matter how light you touch that Blackberry Bliss, it gets a lot onto your sponge dauber because it's such a dark color. Just hops right on. So we're going to come around this way again and go in just a little bit with it. And now, I like that. I like that. When I didn't have such a hard time with the Blackberry Bliss a few minutes ago, this time it just doesn't want to move at all. Uh-oh. There it goes. I just wasn't doing it. Guess I wasn't holding my tongue right. We'll set that right over there and get that right over there. Now we are going to attach this with some liquid glue. Like this. Alrighty. Thank you, Shannon. That didn't want to pick up for me. It just wanted to stay there. I don't know if I got the same size scallop die with this one as I did with the other. It's okay. I think I did. I think I didn't have that one as centered. I'm not sure I've got this one as centered either. That's why I like the liquid glue, because I can scooch this thing around and get it where it's supposed to be. More like... not like that. More like that. Now then. Okay. Now we're going to put our layers together. We'll start with the inside. I have no clue what that is. I don't even know where it came from. I'm going to start with, I don't know why I put the glue up. I got to have it. Tell you, I played in my crafty room this afternoon after we gave Angel her bath and got her calmed down. She does not like baths. She hates nail trimming the worst. And then she got really upset because Johnny didn't give her her treat, because that's the reward for letting me trim her nails. He has to hold her, but I trim them. And he didn't give her her treat, and she got really upset. So when I finally got her calmed down and settled down with her treat, I got in here in my crafty room and was getting laundry done. And you know, have y'all tried the thank you, Johanna. This is the Pretty Peacock. I think it's gorgeous. I've got to pull this up a little. No, it's not going anywhere. Have y'all tried the floating frame yet? I decided that that's what I was going to do this afternoon. And my last one looks pretty decent, I guess you could say. The first three ended up in the garbage. I mean, you know, the first ones was terrible. I couldn't seem to get them right. I messed up one thing on the first one, just totally ruined the card. And then the second one, I thought, oh, I've got it right. And no, I messed that one up too. And so I decided to try again. And I was using the Healing Hugs, and I was... yeah, that's me, Shannon. I had been meaning to for months too, but had not until today, and I thought I'd give it the try. Oh, good old try. Anyway, so I was hand cutting them the leaves out, and so I stamped me some more of them, and cut them out, and I'm telling you, the flowers and the leaves were gorgeous. It's just what I did to those poor things, trying to make that floating frame. Yeah, I mean, I just totally ruined it. I was so disappointed in myself. But then I decided, okay, this is not going to work with, I'm going to get some, there it is, snail, and I'm going to use some of this, Whisper White, flax ribbon. I couldn't even think of what it was called. Gosh almighty. I'm just going to put a little bit right there, because all I'm going to do is come up the middle this way with this ribbon, because I'm going to trim some of it off anyway, and then I'm going to put this on each side of it. Okay, that where I want it? I think so. And then I'm going to trim when I get everything put together. Put that back over there. Where are my dimensionals? Here they be. Here they are. So we're going to go up the side here. But I decided to use the Sailing Home. in the dies, and that one turned out okay. I could not use the middle for a card because some of them was using the middle, but I've got some more stamps coming, and I'm going to try again when it comes in, and hopefully, now that I have wasted cardstock and ink and press and seal, which is okay. That's how we learn. And maybe the next one will turn out a lot better. And when it does, I'll make it on screen. Did I just commit myself to that? I think I did. So, this is going to go right here in the middle to make sure that ribbon's right in the middle. Now we're going to get our ribbon snips. I figure out where they're at. There they be. And that one looks pretty good. But I think I'm going to just trim it right straight across instead of at an angle, because I think that's what I did with the other one. Or maybe a little bit of an angle. Just a little bit. And then I'm going to trim this one down just a smidge and not go quite as much of an angle. There it goes. Okay, here is our first card. That didn't take long at all. That did not take long. Oh, here is our envelope, and here's the original. See where but I think I like it just as well. Okay, my laptop is acting ugly. But I like it just as well stamped on there as I do with it cut. Whoopsie, that's wanting to move. Maybe if I do it like that. Ta-da! Okay, that's our first card. Now then, let's go to our second one. And we're going to make our own background. And with it, we're also going to be using the woven heirlooms. That's where we're getting our sentiments. The sentiment on the front is going to be prayers and heartfelt sympathy are with you and your family. And then on the inside, stamping thinking of you. I love, thank you, Davy. Thank you, Shannon. I love these fonts. I just love these fonts right here. Beautiful. And I'm going to use some bling, of course. I'm going to use some of these rhinestones on our card. Here is our envelope. Our card base, which is, of course, is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. We're going to give it a good fold over and a good crease. Alrighty. Then we're going to take, this is Calypso Coral. It's cut at 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. I have a, I don't know what I've got that for. I don't need it. We have, no, this is my 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. This Calypso Coral's 4 by 3 1/4. Then we have our perennial essence, which is 5.5 by 4, and that's going to go on top of this layer here. And then, okay, I said I was ready, and I could have sworn everything was here. Sometimes I just can't believe myself. I've got to figure out exactly what these are. I know what they are. They're 4 by 3 1/4. 4. 3 1/4. I have got to get some more Calypso Coral. Don't you just love Calypso Coral? I think it is gorgeous, because that's what I need to stamp on. And I could have sworn I had it all ready. Yeah, that's what happens when I say I have it all ready. And it's ready to go. And we'll be ready. I think Johanna told me not to jinx myself, and I did it anyway. That I did. That I did. So we're going to cut this at 4. I'm going to do it over here off screen because I can even get it set down on my 3 1/4 countertop flat. For some reason or another, it didn't want to go flat. Okay. Here, we got it. We got it. We got it. Hey, Marcia. Glad you joined us. It's okay, Johanna. I should have known better. Yeah, because every time I say I have everything ready, it's all ready, I do this. And it's not. You know, every time. Never fails. Never fails. Okay, for this we are doing, I bet you didn't guess, Calypso Coral for our flower. We're using the bigger flower, and then our So Saffron for our middle. And it is, oopsie, looky here. Sharon said, make sure you get the right one to go in the middle to cut, or to stamp the middle of your flowers. And what do? I got the wrong one. It's a good thing I noticed it now instead of afterwards, ain't it? So here it is. There's the one. Because see, it's got this little notchy out right here, which is right here on our stamp. So then we have got our sentiments here. They're the clean stamps. So we're going to go through here, and we're going to use our Calypso Coral. We're going to stamp our Calypso Coral. We're going to use as a layer here. And you know, whenever you do, you never get them the same. No matter what, mine are never the same. But that's okay. I'm not worried about it being the same or not. Doesn't have to be. There. I just want to get about 4 or 6 flowers on here in different. Just want to stick to the pad. Got that one a little bit, excuse me, close to the edge. Or rather, not to the edge, but to that other flower. Trying to keep them from touching. That didn't work. They touched it anyway. Okay. Now, I am going to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and do my envelope. But I'll tell you what I did with my envelope. Because of the Calypso Coral being darker, I stamped off and then stamped my envelope like this. That way it's not super dark on my envelope. I didn't mash down in the middle as good as I should have, but I think it still looks okay. Now, we are going to take our So Saffron in the middle of our flower here. It goes this way because of how I turned my flower. I should have stamped off with that, and I didn't. Oh well, it's okay. It's okay. Don't you love making your own background paper sometimes? I mean, you know, even though you're going to have pattern paper, because, you know, I'm using the Perennial Essence DSP. I did not want this to be just a blank piece of Calypso Coral. Boy, I got that center of that flower in the wrong place for sure. I scooted it way down. Okay. Now, we are going to put those like right there. And I am going to, well, let me take this one. Which one do I like the best? I think I'll use this one because that's what I'm going to put on the front. And we're going to get our tuxedo black. And we're going to ink this up really good. And I've already tested it. It should be straight. But I ain't going to swear that it is. I'm just hoping. Hoping and praying. Let it be straight. I hope. But it's going to go right in the center. Not bad. Not bad. All right. I'm pleased with that. Now, we're going to do our sentiment on the inside. This is the one that's thinking of you. Okay, I've got it going the right direction. I'm going to see if I can get this straight and not make a mess out of it. Just a little crooked, but not horribly bad. So we're going to take it. Yeah, I'm taking it just like that. I'm okay with it. I'm going to scoot that over there. All right, now we're going to just put our layers together. And look at us. We're doing awesome on time. That's right, Joanna. Hi, Deborah. Glad you joined us. Yay. Anyway, but yeah, I'm doing good on time tonight. I am thrilled. So, this is, it quite helps whenever I'm ahead of myself. Have things ready, well, most things ready, let's put it that way. We know I didn't have everything, but almost did. Almost. Don't you just love this DSP? Oh, this side is so pretty too. But I can't figure out what I'd want to use that side for. I just can't get over how gorgeous this side is. You know? So, I'm using this side. Love it. Okay. Now, you know today is the last day if you have not subscribed to Paper Pumpkin to get in on the Paper Pumpkin that you make and share. And it's for the June one. So you need to do that if you have not done that. And if you don't have a demonstrator, I'd be glad to be your demonstrator. And if you live close by, you can join our monthly Paper Pumpkin class. We just get together and put our paper pumpkins together. And enjoy a little fellowship. It's just something we do every month that I really enjoy, and I think my girls enjoy. And so if you want to subscribe to Paper Pumpkin through me, be glad for you too. And like I said, if you don't have a demonstrator, just give me a shout out, and I would love for you to join my team. Hi, Rosemary. And love for you to join my team. Yeah, I'd love to be your demonstrator. And if you order anything through my online store, I will send you a goodie, a homemade card, and then one of the new annual catalogs. Okay, let me see. Let me find my jewels. I know we have the jewels. Here they are. You had my jewels. Here they are. That's almost empty. So, let me get... And I'm going to tell you what, another thing I was disappointed is the Pearson tool retired. But, you know, we knew that things were retiring. So, I'm going to use 3 of these. I think I'm going to put one like right here. One of them right there. But I've got the take your pick tool, and I guess I need to start practicing with it, because I have to tell you I'm not good at using it, and so that's why I've kind of been slack with it and haven't, because I'm not used to it. And I'm putting one of these sizes on the inside, and I'm going to put that right there, and ta-da! So if you don't want to use your piercing tool, then just take your pick tool. Mine is somewhere. Yeah, it's somewhere. Anyways, let me move this out of the way. And you can see our cards. And here's this one. Ta-da! Here's the inside. I really like this. I like these colors. Thank you, Debbie. I'm glad you like your take pick, and I am sure when I get used to using it that I'm going to really like it too. It's just getting there, you know, because I'm so used to using the piercing tool that's what I use. And you know, you just get used to using one thing, and that's what you like. So, but anyway, here is our cards, ladies. I am so glad and thankful. Whoops, that one's crooked too. And thankful that y'all came. It's such a habit using what you're used to. That's right. That is right, Shannon. Yeah, yeah. I'm going to really have to. But anyway, look at there, ladies. In time. In fact, a little less time than I had. Ta-da! All right. Thank y'all for coming. You just don't know how much I appreciate it, and how it makes me feel. But I'm going to tell y'all something. I've had an emotional weekend. In fact, it has started on Friday. At work, I told you said my boss was on vacation last week, and I was getting ready for vacation, and there's things I have to do. And it is just like, on Tuesday, one of the cashiers quit. I had to let one of them go, another cashier go. Then I had to discipline another cashier. And then a friend's husband, one of my ladies in Sunday school class, her husband, we have a message board. It's just our Sunday school class when we have prayers that we need it. Things we need prayed for. We're each other's prayer warriors. And she messaged us, and her husband was going to Birmingham to the Callahan Eye Clinic to have some things done, because his eye doctor sent him down there because he had woken up not being able to see out of his left eye on Wednesday. And they get down there, and the doctor down there, the little new doctor down there, told him that it could be all sorts of things, and every one of them was major. And his wife said, is it not possible that it could be something minor? And she said no. And while they were sitting there in shock, not knowing what to do, what to say, things going through your mind like, you know, what's going to happen, a doctor that was not even involved in the case came in and told him he wanted to examine him. And forgive me if I start crying. And he examined him, and he told him he did not need any more test run, that none of the symptoms was what she was saying he had. None of the symptoms fit that. He just had something to burst and swell. It was like an eye stroke in his left eye. And that he's going to be fine. And that his vision may come back. Some of it may come back. It may not come back at all. But God answered our prayers. And when she put it on Facebook, and I read it, well, not on Facebook, she put it on our messages, and I read it. I mean, it just, oh gosh. When you see answers to your prayers, and it happened that fast, how can somebody not know there's a God? It just, oh my gosh. And not just that, I have been praying for one of our granddaughters. There was things going on in her life. And I'm seeing answers to those prayers too. And God is just working in our family and in our friends' lives. And Johnny was asleep when I found all of this out, so I went to work. And then she posted this thing on Facebook talking about the miracle that God performed on her husband. And thanking her prayer warriors. And, wasn't a whole lot of people that knew about it. We did, because the prayer warriors, they didn't put it on the prayer list for our church because that's not where she wanted it right at that moment. But here I was boo-hooing, and when I got home from work, Johnny said, "Have you heard anything?" And so I read him what she put on Facebook, and here I am crying because God is so good all the time. He answers our prayers, and sometimes it's not as fast as he answered it for them, because it took longer for my granddaughter, but God's working. He's working. And I can tell you, he can work in your life just like that too. He is so awesome. He is so awesome. And I just want to tell y'all how thankful I am for y'all, and that God has blessed me, have y'all in my life, and to be here on my Facebook page and listen to me rattle on and tell things and make my projects and give me your love. I thank you so much. I love y'all so very much. And good Lord willing, I'll be back right here next Monday evening at 7 Central. And y'all have an awesome week. I know I'm going to have an awesome Tuesday. I can't wait. I can't wait to see Shelly and Debbie tomorrow. We're going to have such fun. And but I will see y'all next Monday morning, 7 Central. Or next Monday evening, 7 Central. And right here on the Praying Stamper. Love y'all.